Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tattoo Mama in the Bay Brigade. Um, Sorry, it's been about a week and a half since my last video, and my last devotion video. I've had to stop doing those. When I start, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find my words here, because I don't want anyone to pity me. I don't like the thought of people pitying me. When I started this channel last year, I wanted it to be a positive, uplifting, happy, something that brought me joy to do, something I could look forward to doing, something that maybe even give me a purpose, since I'm home all the time mostly, and physically disabled, and without medication. I'm mentally disabled also. And a lot of things has come up in our lives here recently that has really stressed me out to the max. And my oldest son's job situation, we thought last year when he took this new job that he was going into something that would be a long-term career. We really didn't know that. In the beginning it was great, it was wonderful, everybody was so helpful, he was going to learn so much, and he was going to have this great career. Well, let's just say that bullies are not only on school, in the schools. Bullies are in the workplace too, and that's what he discovered working where he works. And they have basically made his life extremely difficult. And he went from being very confident in what he knew and what he knew how to do, and having job security where he was because he was so good at what he was doing, to feeling like he could be unemployed any day now because of how they talk to him and how they treat him. They pretty much threaten his job every day. So, and of course, I've always been his sounding board. And so when he comes home, he unloads all that on me, because I'm his mom and I should be able to listen to that and let him vent. But my personality is a fix-it personality. I always want to fix something. When something's broke, I want to fix it. And not being able to fix this for him has literally driving me batty. And it's stressing me out. And then, of course, we want to move. We have an opportunity to move. The house is not ready yet. The house might not be ready for another month. Okay. And we've made progress with the packing. A lot more progress than we really thought we would make. Quicker than we thought we would make it. So we've had to kind of slow down on the packing because, we don't have a definite move date yet. We do have our income tax money to move with, to buy furniture, buy new couch and stuff, because we definitely need new couches. These are junk. But so there's one positive. We have that to look forward to, but it's also stressful because we don't know when that's going to happen. And I know my son doesn't realize that he's put all this stress on me between the moving and his job situation. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. His previous job wants him back. They're going to pay him more than he was making to begin with. The manager he had a problem with is no longer there. Another company has bought that place, and it appears to be a better opportunity than it was before. There's advancement opportunities that weren't there before. And so he's going to be going back there, but we don't have a start date for that yet. So that's really stressful, not knowing how much longer he's going to have to endure being bullied. before he can go back to doing what he knows how to do, and he's confident in doing, and get his confidence back. Therefore, he doesn't come home venting and lay all this at my feet. And as if that wasn't enough challenges, something has happened to my left ankle. On top of the lymphedema in my legs, the osteoarthritis in my spine, bone spurs on my lower spine, and knots in my lower back, arthritis or something going on with my right knee. Now I've appeared to have pulled ligaments or something in my left ankle. I don't know. I just know that if I walk too much on it, or if I stand too much on it, it swells up like a football, and it feels like it's coming unglued. It hurts like the worst pain you can even imagine. And Tuesday I had to go to my mental health doctor, and there was a lot of walking involved. I walk with a cane anyway because I'm lopsided, because my right leg, it looks like the Michelin Man. I mean, my left leg, sorry. My left leg looks like the Michelin Man leg, and my right leg looks still swollen, but not like my left leg. So I'm off balance anyway. So I walk with a cane just for extra security, but for extra balance. And every step walking into that clinic just to go to my mental health doctor was excruciating. So by the time I got to the desk to check in and to see Dr. Akui, I was in tears, because I was in so much not mental, but physical anguish. My blood pressure was high. My beats per minute was way higher than it should have been. And I mean, after I sat with him for probably 30 or 40 minutes, it had subsided some. So they gave me a wheelchair ride out to the curb, but I still had the long walk to the other end of the parking lot to my car. And then, of course, about halfway to my car, some lady says, "Which car is yours? Can I get your parking spot?" Which means, walk faster, I want your parking spot. And, of course, by the time I got home, it swelled up like a football. And even putting on my clothes, my pants, shorts, whatever, is excruciating, because I can't hardly lift it to put my leg. I can't lift the leg to put it through shorts or pants or whatever. So when you're in that much physical pain, and then you're in mental anguish on top of it, and I try so hard not to feel sorry for myself. I'm just, there are people in this world that have it so much worse than me. So much worse than me. I don't have a lot of people that I can just talk to. I mean, I do, but they have their own issues right now, and I just don't like to burden people with my problems. I don't. It's really hard. And I wanted to be that person that reads the devotionals and prays for people, and I enjoyed doing that. And then all this started happening, and it was affecting me so much. Every devotional I read, I felt like it made me so emotional. And every video was getting more and more emotional. And that's not why I started this channel. It's not what I wanted this channel to be about. But I feel like I at least owed the people that have been watching those devotion videos an explanation. I'm sorry it took me so long to get you this explanation, but it may be a time in the near future where I can pick it back up and start reading them every day again, and be the joyful person that I normally am. And I haven't forgotten to pray for anybody. I do still pray for the people that ask me to pray for them. I do, and I feel the prayers from the other people that have left comments telling me they pray for me, and I feel that. I think I'd be in much worse shape uh, if I didn't feel that. I probably would have turned into a crying ball of need in front of my mental health doctor. He probably would have put me in the hospital yesterday instead of telling me you're doing good and sending me home. I lied to his face. I didn't unload. I didn't tell him anything because I just knew you need counseling again. Because he's just the medication manager. He just manages my medications and makes recommendations and stuff like that. He doesn't do the whole counseling thing. He just makes sure that I'm not suicidal and that I'm managing my medications right. I take my medications like a religion because I don't want to be the me that I was before the medications, because that's not any way to live. I see other people, even a family member that doesn't take her medications, and you can't even be around her. She's way worse than me. Way worse on a bad day, no medication. Me, she's worse. But I don't want to go there again. That was not a person I want to be again. But I did feel like I owed y'all this explanation. I do go back Friday to my regular doctor because I did an x-ray last Friday about my ankle to find out what's going on. Cindy with Pups and Crochet, who's my best friend, she's my best YouTube friend. She thinks I probably pulled some ligaments in my ankle somehow, and that would explain it. It doesn't feel like it's in my bones. It feels like it like, I don't know how to explain it, because it only happens if it's bent a certain way. If it was in my bones, I feel like I would know, because I've been dealing with the same ankle since I was a kid. I broke it as a kid, and it never got tended to. And then it's been broken. It's been messed up so many times over the years that I could tell when it's weather and when it's been on it too much. Being that it was messed up when I was 12 for the first time, it got messed up. That ruined any chance I had at any kind of physical. Because when I was younger, I wanted to be a policeman, and that ruined that for me. As I got older, and arthritis had set up in it, there was no way I was going to ever be able to do any kind of, athletic type stuff. And that just kind of, because my family, my childhood was really hell, and no one gave two shits about part of my French. And YouTube can get me for that, I don't care. But no one cared that I had hurt myself on a seesaw, and the girl left me in the air and got off, and I come down on my ankle, and there it was, and it was swelled up like that and black and blue, and no one took me to the doctor, and it just ended up healing up like that. And if they had taken me and gotten me looked at, then it would have been tended to properly. And if I had been tended to properly, then I probably could have healed properly and went on and done what I wanted to do with my life, which is law enforcement. But I didn't get to do that. But, that's okay. I will survive. But, sorry about that. But I want to thank Neva with Mad Mama Musings for the shout out she gave me the other day. I appreciate the new subscribers. And I promise you, new subscribers, if y'all are watching this, that this is a rare video that you're watching here. This is just me kind of bearing my soul a little bit and explaining my absence and the reason for the devotions being absent from the channel for now. I'll probably continue after things get settled down again and my son gets his everything back on track job wise, and when things calm down around here and my emotions get back in balance. But right now it's just too hard between the emotional turmoil that I'm in and the physical pain I'm going through. I just can't. It's just too much. It's just too much. And every time I ended up emotional almost every video, and that's not what I was trying to accomplish. I was trying to be supportive for other people and trying to provide daily devotionals that might help somebody and, provide something that somebody might be missing and not getting, and uplifting other people as well as my own self, and that's not what was happening. And at least on my end, I can't speak for what anyone else was getting out of it, but on my end, it was, I felt like I was not doing right by people because I kept getting emotional. And unfortunately, when I get emotional like this and stressed out, any added pressure that I put on myself by a daily video that I need to put out, if I put the added pressure on myself that I've got to have this video put out every day, it just adds to the stress, and then it makes me a crying mess every day, every time. So I just had to stop and try to get myself together, and until I know that's all together, and until I get some resolution with my foot, because I can't focus very well right now on important things, or things that like reading or things that require a lot of focus. I am crocheting. That's the only way I'm able to distract from my pain and from my stress. It is the only way I can cope is doing that. So I am doing that, and I will do another video and show you what I'm working on. But I did want to first do this and explain things. So I want you to know I still pray for everyone, and I still love you all, and I appreciate you not abandoning ship. Those of you that are still subscribed, I appreciate that very much. And in the future, Lord, help me when we finally get moved. I really hope to take this channel to new heights. This spring and summer, I'm going to get my painting back out, and I'm going to be doing more with my painting. I have plans for I'm going to be doing a lot of paintings this summer, and I'm going to take you through that. And I'm not like Van Gogh or or Rembrandt or any of that, but I'm pretty decent. I'm okay for a self-taught painter. I'm okay, and I have a passion for it, and I love it as much as I do the yarn stuff. And so I do want to maybe do a recording of me painting and share that with y'all. And of course, we're going to have a fenced-in yard at the new place, and there'll my boys will be able to run. My Theo and my Axel, my Beg Brigade, they'll be able to run my two dogs, and so I'll be able to film them running around and enjoying themselves. And I look forward to that. And I will definitely share videos of the boys and them enjoying their new home. And hopefully I'll have a better spot to record without this paint color that I hate so badly. But it's really strange that how therapeutic this whole video recording has been. The more I spill my guts here, the better I feel. So there's that. But anyway, I will wrap this up now and try to get this uploaded before too long, so that y'all know what's going on with me. I'm going to go ahead and record another video about what I'm working on. And hopefully now that I've spilled my guts and lifted my spirits a little bit, that I can be a little more positive in the next video. But I love y'all, and I'll give you another update as soon as I have one about what's going on with my foot and when the devotions will restart. Hopefully they'll restart within the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping the situation with Will's work will be situated and he'll be back on track. Once he's back on track and he's not being bullied and he's not, and he's happy and he's not constantly venting to me every night and putting me through all the stress he's under, and then if I can get some relief with this foot, and I'm not in constant physical pain, which twists anybody's brain. I'm not the only one that lives with physical pain every day, I know, but it twists my brain and it makes me not happy and not easy to be around. So anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless you. Oh, and of course, adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter. I live with two best friends with 4 paws each. So God bless y'all. Thank you for listening to me cry, and thank you for hanging in with me. I appreciate you. Till next time.